And I talked to him about those very issues, about where was the proof as well, and also about the prospect of serious peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. Let's listen in.
We have all the necessary background, solid platform for the peace. And this platform is the Minsk Agreement, where we have a signature of the OSCE, signature of Russia, signature of Ukraine, and the main key element of this peace format is 12 points. First is an immediate ceasefire. Second, withdrawal heavy artillery from the touchline. Third, immediate release all the hostages. Fourth, and maybe most important, to close the border and to immediately withdraw from our territory all the foreign troops. And five is the political dialogue, because the only possible way in a democratic country to have a stabilization of the situation is the legal, free and fair election, local election under Ukrainian legislation, to create a partner for this negotiation. Unfortunately, none of these conditions Russia will fulfill.
What about sanctions at the moment, sir? Do we need more sanctions or a continuation of current sanctions to force the Russians to the table?
We should understand that the sanction is not making it worse for the Russian. Not at all. The sanction is just to stop aggressor and to put it on the table of negotiation. If Russia will stop the escalation, so we should keep the current level of sanction. If the Russia will escalate the situation, and if more and more civilian people, the same way like the Volnovakha bus, which was immediately hit by the Russian missile, and 13 innocent people, including 1 child, were killed, and 15 were wounded. This is the same level of the terrorism attack like Charlie Hebdo or MH17 plane. And we should stop the terrorism. We should demonstrate the coordination and solidarity. And I'm absolutely sure.
Can I just ask one question about the economy, sir? How impossible is it for the Ukrainian economy to recover with this as a backdrop?
We are absolutely sure that we will demonstrate the progress in the economic reform. We could create the absolutely new investment climate. We will establish the independent court. We demonstrate the significant progress in the fighting against corruption. And Ukraine is a unique country for the investment. I'm absolutely sure about that. And our cooperation with the IMF and with on a bilateral level with our partners, this is just to create a pillow for the reform, just to make softer the situation with the national golden currency reserve and demonstrate the significant success. The only obstacle for that, the only reason for the bad situation is the war, and we should stop the war. And that's why we're demanding the peace from Russia and help from the whole of the world.